Hello and welcome back guys to a brand new video. We were looking through, we've been doing some cooking videos and food videos lately. We've been looking through the comments. We asked you to kind of recommend a few things we could cook or make together. Say together, it's normally Lucy who takes the lead on these things if you've seen the videos before. And we had loads of comments, so thank you so much if that was you contributing. We always love to read your comments, no matter what the video is, no matter what you guys have to say. It is so nice to always hear from you guys, so thank you if you're a regular viewer, regular commenter. I want to quickly start off with a thank you actually, a general thank you for watching and supporting the channel. And if it's your first time here, we do hope you enjoy the video today. So we were looking through those comments and one thing that popped up and Lucy and I both went, ooh, that could be a good one, was Pandesal. It's something we both love to eat. It's delicious. I don't think you can beat in the morning with a black coffee, freshly baked, warm Pandesal. Pandesal, you break it open, it's soft inside, the steam comes out, the delicious, delicious, soft, slightly sweet bread. So Lucy and I both looked at this and said, yes, Pandesal could be a good one for today's video. So we're gonna try, we've picked up what we think. Well, Lucy's found a recipe. We went to the store, we bought the ingredients, and just up here is all the ingredients we need for the Pandesal. So we, if I can stand up, are gonna get straight into it today. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new around here, please subscribe to the channel. It would really help us out. Our chef has entered the building.
Hello.
So we're gonna put the camera on the tripod quickly. And let's quickly go through the ingredients because I wasn't sure how simple or complicated Pandesal was.
A lot of ingredients. It's quite a complex dish, I think, and it's got some time to rise. So we've got some organic strong white flour, which is bread flour, some sugar, some breadcrumbs, some fast rising yeast, some salt, some baking powder, an egg, butter, plain flour, milk and oil. So nothing crazy, but quite a lot of different ingredients. I think it's a case of letting it rise for an hour in the middle, I think. Never made this before. We actually don't have anything to have it with, so we need to maybe think about that later.
That's true.
Maybe comment below what your personal favourite pairing is for Pandesal, and comment below if you've never had it as well.
I said black coffee first thing in the morning.
Coffee, yeah.
Yeah,
it's not first thing in the morning though, George. I think it's your tomorrow morning breakfast, maybe.
Yeah, it could be, if we have enough left over. That's a good point also. We're kind of, before our baby is born, we are kind of staying indoors a little bit and not really seeing many people. So how long does Pandesal last? How much are we making? Are we going to be...
freeze it.
We could always drop little packages round at our family's houses, I guess, maybe.
Oh, true, that's a nice idea.
Yeah. So we have been doing some cooking videos lately because we've been inside a little bit more and we have a brand new kitchen in our apartment. And a brand new kid on the way. So we've been really enjoying cooking videos.
1¼ cups.
And I did say, I did admit that it is mainly you that takes the lead on cooking videos.
You say mainly, can we say fully?
Well, okay, I'm the cameraman duties today.
You're missing the first step already.
Oh yeah,
so.
okay. And we've been really enjoying cooking some food that we miss from our travels around the world.
Yes.
And we spent a lot of time in the Philippines, so this is another thing we discovered in the Philippines.
It's Spanish bread as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah, Spanish bread. So it's quite fun for us to try and make some of these amazing dishes and things that... She started already, that we discovered whilst we were out travelling. Okay. So... Milk.
In the microwave.
Oh, really?
Well, it needs to be hot. So.
Right, okay. Did not expect.
Warm milk. So it's milk, sugar and yeast to begin with. So we're going to take a sachet of yeast. Am I doing it like an instructional video today? I normally just cook it.
Just try. Just see how we go.
Yeah.
We're not a cooking channel, and this is not a cooking show.
Far from
Although, if I move our tripod... this kind of position...
We're not going to get all the close-ups then.
I know, we need 2 cameras, we need a whole team. That is pretty much looking like a cooking show now.
Yeast is weird, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeast freaks me out. Okay, I'm going to then... they're going to take ½ cup of white sugar, which sounds like quite a lot of sugar. It's a whole one of these. But... that's a lot, isn't it? Considering how I don't find Pandesal that sweet. It's not that sweet, is it?
It's fairly sweet.
It's not like sweet, but I guess this is gonna, I don't know how many, to be honest with you, I've just picked up a recipe off the internet, panlasangpinoy.com, which is, I've used them before for quite a few different dishes, and they're usually quite good, but I didn't read how many it makes. Right. So I've got no idea how many we're doing today. Okay.
So we could have a lot of bread on our hands.
We could.
Or not enough.
It's nice with some warm milk. I pop it in here. Marvellous. Okay, now we're going in with 2 cups, oh this is not easy to pour, of each flour. So that's 2 cups of plain flour and 2 cups of white flour. I think this is a big recipe. I think this is gonna make a lot of bread. Okay, so I'm just mixing the flour, baking powder, salt, and then the sugar, yeast, and milk mixture together. Add the egg, butter, and cooking oil.
So far this is just like a cake.
Have you ever made a cake?
No, actually I haven't. No.
There's no bread flour in cake. You actually use self-raising flour for a cake.
Forget that.
There's quite a lot of differences.
So we're going 5 tablespoons of melted butter.
Yep.
So mixing all the ingredients together now. So
Yep.
that is all the ingredients in. The butter just went in.
No, there's no breadcrumbs.
Ah, breadcrumbs.
But I think that's a later thing because you sprinkle it on. There's always like breadcrumbs on top, aren't there? Little dots.
Yeah, is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah.
So we've just picked up these, which are just normal white breadcrumbs.
Looks quite dough, a bit too wet. Almost want it to be a bit drier, but we'll see. Might add a bit more flour if I need to. Okay, now it's time to use the hands. I've just cleaned my hands for anyone worried at home. But luckily you won't be eating this.
I will be.
You will be.
And we have also cleaned and disinfected
the surface.
Yeah. We only use this for food generally. We don't like
Yeah.
come in and put our bags and keys and things on here at all, do we?
We do sometimes unload the shopping on it, but we always clean it up. We've got like antibacterial spray and all that. Anyway, it's not a health and safety show. It basically said to use a hand electric mixer like a thingy, or you can just do it by hand, which I'll be doing today. So I'm just kneading it for a while, getting a sweat on, and then...
I need you.
Huh?
I need you.
Oh. You said you didn't say...
I was trying to be romantic.
Like, I need you to da-da-da. Like, that's how I thought you were saying.
No,
Like, what do you need me to do?
Just in general.
Oh, thanks. Me thanks, not I need you to.
That's like saying I love you and then the other person saying thank you.
Yeah, it's been known before. I don't know how long to do this for. I just kind of said until it feels like a dough. I don't think it'll be too long. And then we cover it for an hour and let it rise. And then we chop it up, put breadcrumbs on it and put it in the oven. So fairly simple. Okay, I'm happy with that. Looks good, looks like bread, looks like dough. So I plonk that in here now. And I need to put a damp cloth over it. What should I use? Should I get a new tea towel or wet tea towel over it? That would work, wouldn't it?
I had a shower and my towel is still a little bit wet if you want to use that.
No, thank you. Thanks though.
Okay.
Okay, it's been just over an hour and whoa, that is nicely risen.
Wow.
That looks great, doesn't it?
That's
risen more than I expected it to.
Same.
My temptation is to push all the air back out again, but that's completely pointless. Right, now, the recipe says you need a dough cutter, and I did not have a dough cutter. I didn't even know a dough cutter existed. So I need to use a knife, but I don't want to damage the worktop. Should I put it on a chopping board?
Yeah.
It's such a weird texture. There you go. So you need to cut this into 4. Don't worry if it drops a little bit because we are going to give it a little bit more time to rise before it goes in the oven once we've rolled them all out. So the recipe actually shows them to be more sort of a funny like diagonal shape, not how I would remember Pandesal to be. I kind of want to do it how I think, but then that's steering away from the recipe. I feel like Pandesal should be like rounded.
I always remember it quite round.
The recipe says to cut them diagonally.
Really?
So they're like little long diagonal things.
Comment below, what would you do at this point? Round or diagonal?
I think I'm going to go with my gut. Would you be happy for me to go with my gut?
Always go with the gut.
So it says to stretch them out a little bit. And then just cut them into bits. How many have we got? 4. If I cut that, what sort of size are we thinking? They are going to rise in the oven slightly probably, but not a load. How many would you cut out of that? If I start here.
Yeah, perfect.
Like this, or like
half
3?
again. No, just half, I would say.
Are you sure? That's going to be quite a big piece, isn't it?
I think that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
So then we take one. Yeah, that looks Pandesal shape, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's perfect. I think that looks like the perfect Pandesal shape. Like they're always a little bit squared off, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then we just dip it in the breadcrumbs and then pop it on a baking tray. That looks really good.
It does.
I'm quite proud of that.
That is the before
But then
article.
we need to, so I'm gonna just do all these for a bit. Maybe we'll do a time lapse, set the camera up and time lapse me doing this. And then once they're all on the tray, we need to leave them for another 10 to 15 just to rise back up because I have touched them a little bit. Some of the air has left the dough. And then they need to go in the oven for like 10 to 15 minutes. So actually, quite a lot of ingredients, but a fairly easy recipe, would you say?
Yes.
Do you reckon you could give this a go, George?
Oh yeah, easy. I'll make more tomorrow, don't worry about it. looks so good, Luce.
I'm gonna leave the others in for like 2 more minutes because they look a bit underdone, but wow, they look great.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with that.
Well done.
Good.
So we'll let them cool down for a few minutes.
Yes.
And then the all-important taste test, we're gonna make up some coffee. You want a hot chocolate?
I think so. I think
nice.
we could have some with eggs tomorrow morning, but I'm not hungry.
Great idea.
I'm hungry for a snack, but I'm not hungry for a meal. I don't know about you.
Cool. So let's make coffee and hot chocolate. Try these.
I have to say, these smell incredible. This little tear here is like what you want to see, isn't it? It's like the ultimate look. I'm just stacking them up here to make them look nice. Nice little Instagram picture of them, maybe.
It smells like a bakery in here.
It smells so
good.
fresh, so nice. And they're best served straight away.
They're probably right just about now.
Yeah.
Coffee's nearly ready.
Yeah.
And we are ready to try these Pandesal. Wow.
That's quite a lot.
That is a good
Probably
creation.
needed about 1/10 of that.
Yeah, I think we should donate some of these maybe.
Yes.
But well done.
Thanks.
So I have made my coffee. Lucy is making her hot chocolate.
Yes.
Which looks, that looks good. Really good. Yum.
It's a little bit funny texture, but...
Oh, you got a little bit of foam there.
A little bit. Yeah. Okay, just quick tear test to show you guys a nice close-up. Let's see. Oh, nice.
Wow.
That's a good texture.
Looks good. Welcome to the Juicy Vlog cooking show. Right, we have our coffee.
It's a little bit, your head's chopped off.
Yeah, I haven't quite figured it out.
If we both do this, we're supposed to swap.
There we go. Need the camera slightly further back, but we don't have any crew. We are a 2-man band, I suppose. Right.
It smells really good.
Does it? Oh.
I have it over a bowl because the breadcrumbs are super crumbly.
I'm just going to bite it straight in, I think. Oh, it's so soft. Is it good? Really good?
So nice. I don't know if I'm meant to have it on its own, but I wanted to try it on its own just to see what it's like, but with a little bit of butter maybe, or some jam, or a sip of hot chocolate.
Wow, 10 out of 10.
I'm gonna dip the hot chocolate in. No, I'm gonna dip it in the hot chocolate.
Oh wow. That's like next level comfort food.
So good.
Well done. Okay, we're gonna stand here and eat the rest of these. Take us an hour maybe. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Let us know what you want us to make next. I think Lucy at this point can probably just about make anything. But thanks for joining us.
I don't know about that.
But thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new around here.
Straight into the outro. Just finish the taste test.
I know, I just want to start eating more of these basically. I think it went well, yeah?
Yeah. Come on, we're gonna eat some. Don't worry, they're not going anywhere.
Well, they'll just finish
You don't need to rush, like you can slow down.
Thanks so much for watching. If there's anything you do want us to see, make...
If you want us to see...
You can outro this.
If there's anything you want us to see, then let us know. Are you actually leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, well thank you so much for watching today. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Sorry about the noise from the tumble dryer in the background. Hope it wasn't too irritating. I think it's only just come on now, it's not the whole video. And we'll see you very soon in another video. Until then, cheers. And cheers. Thanks for watching.